MRI Project is a competitive analysis between H&M, Banana Republic, and Express. Our focal brand is H&M. We are gaining a deeper understanding between each brand's demographic segments. Chao, Catalina, Corpuz, Jose Lausen, and Vera are also making recommendations on which media vehicles we would use for mass and niche marketing. This table shows the index spreads for each brand. Index spreads provide a way to segment a market between brand consumers and non-consumers. The top 5 demographic variables of each brand can suggest what demographics to focus on when creating a marketing mix. These top 5 demographic variables have the highest purchasing powers and make up the largest potential markets in the US for each brand. The top 5 index spreads for each brand are bolded. H&M's top 5 demographics are gender and age, race, age, home value, and marital status. Each demographic variable is composed of various segments that can be ranked by their indices from highest to lowest. The index shows a likelihood a specific segment is to shop at H&M from the general population of shoppers. Women aged 18 to 34, Asians, people between the ages of 18 and 24, people who have a home value of $500,000 and above, and people who have never been married have the highest usage indices within their respective demographics. H&M's marketing department should target these segments with the highest indices because they are more likely to purchase H&M's apparel than any other segment. These segments will more effectively respond to H&M's advertising and promotion, which will eventually lead to more sales and profits for the company. This table also compares H&M's target segments against the same segments for Banana Republic and Express. When comparing the highest indices across brands, marketers will be able to see what brands consumers purchase and what brands they are more loyal to. 18 to 34-year-old women, Asians, 18 to 24-year-old people, and people who have never married are more loyal to the H&M brand. People who have a home value of $500,000 or above are more loyal to the Banana Republic brand. Express has the lowest brand loyalty in these segments.
Percent down is the number of people who have a given characteristic defined by the column heading expressed as a percentage. This percentage in a particular segment gives a profile of the brand users. As we analyze H&M, the data provides the highest percentage of brand users that shop at H&M within each demographic. It depicts the segments within the highest values in the percent down columns. An illustration of the 5 different demographics and how they compare within each of their top variables will be provided. The 5 top demographics that are taken into consideration are gender and age, race, age, home value, and marital status. Gender and age contains the largest group of H&M users. 78.2% of those who purchase H&M brands are segmented through gender and age. As shown on the left chart, women 18 to 49 contains the largest group of users compared to any other gender and age groups. The race chart on the right shows the largest shares of H&M brand users are white. 63.2% of those who purchase H&M brands are white compared to other races. This is a chart for age ranges. The highest percent down for H&M is 29.2. This explains that 29% of those who purchases H&M brands are 18 to 24 years old. As the age range increases, the percent down of the H&M brand users decreases. A home value ranging from $200,000 to $400,999 uses H&M brand more than any of the other home value range groups. 30.2% of those who purchase H&M brands own a home that is valued $200,000 to $400,999. The highest percent down from the marital status demographic is never married. The chart on the right shows that 48.3% of those who purchase H&M brands are never married.
The first demographic segment indicates both gender and age. 78.2% of H&M users are women between the ages of 18 to 49, with a percentage of 73.8%. Express is second in brand users within that gender and age range. Banana Republic comes in last, with 71.8% users between the ages of 18 to 49. For all 3 of these brands, women between the ages of 18 to 49 exhibit the highest percentage of brand users. Although H&M has men and women apparel, women are more likely to shop at H&M based off these results. This chart shows the second demographic segment by race. 63.2% of H&M users are white. Banana Republic has 73.3% users, and Express has 72.1% users of a white race. For all 3 of these brands, the whites exhibit the highest percentage of brand users. H&M also holds the most percentage of users in 5 of the 8 races compared to Banana Republic and Express. This chart displays the third demographic segment strictly on age. 29.9% of H&M users are between the ages of 18 to 24, with a percentage of 22.3% Express is second in brand users within that age range. Banana Republic comes in last with 16.4% users between the ages of 18 to 24. However, Banana Republic's highest percentage of brand users is between the ages of 35 to 44. For Express, the highest percentage of brand users is between the ages of 25 to 34. H&M's business concept is to offer fashion and quality at the best price to their customers ranging from women, men, and young people to children. H&M's percentage of brand users is the highest within the demographic age range of 18 to 24 because it is targeted more towards young adults. This chart demonstrates the fourth demographic segment by home value. 30.2% of H&M users have a home value between $200,000 to $499,999. Banana Republic has 34.5% users, and Express has 29.7% users within that same range. For all three of these brands, a home value between $200,000 to $499,999 displays the highest percentage of brand users. Although these people share the same home value, they differ in purchasing preferences, varying from H&M's least expensive apparel to Express's most expensive apparel. Surprisingly, H&M does not have the most percentage of brand users in any of the 5 ranges of home values, compared to Banana Republic and Express. This chart exhibits the last demographic segment by marital status. 48.3% of H&M users have never married. Banana Republic has 30.8% users, and Express has 37.9% users who have never married. However, Banana Republic's and Express's highest percentage of brand users are currently married.
Mass marketing is a strategy in which businesses decide to ignore market segment differences and go after the whole market with one offer. It markets to a wide audience, reaching the largest number of people possible. By targeting and reaching a large market segment, it enables pulling the brand distribution channel with mass advertising. It is used to effect attitude change to as wide an audience as possible. Mass marketing creates the largest potential market, which leads to lowered costs. A demographic segment with a large share of brand users would be a good candidate. This can be found by finding demographic segments with a high percent down and a high index. After analyzing the data for H&M brand users, we recommend 2 different demographic segments to mass market. Women 18 to 49 and marital status never married would be a great candidate to mass market due to their high percent down and their high indices. Women 18 to 49 is shown to have the highest percent down and the top third in highest index. This demographic segment has an index of 266, which means that they are 166% more likely than the general population in purchasing H&M brands. This group also is considered to have a high percent down of 78.2% of those who purchase H&M brand are women 18 to 49. It is highly recommended to mass market this demographic segment. Marital status never married comes next with having the highest index and the highest percent down. This demographic segment has an index of 185 and a percent down of 48.3. 85% are more likely to purchase H&M brands since they are not married than the general population. Their high percent down means that 48.3% of those who purchase H&M brand are never married. Women 18 to 34 ranked first in top index of 346, but have a lower percent down than women 18 to 49. Thus, since women 18 to 49 have a large range in age and includes ages 18 to 34, we recommend mass marketing this demographic segment. Niche marketing is targeting to a subset of the market, focusing a consumer group with satisfying their same needs. Niche marketing is the best strategy to use when budgets are low. Low volumes of sales are expected, so it is best to push the brand out. Targeting a demographic segment with a high index and a medium to low percent down is the best candidate to target to a smaller market segment that is more likely to purchase the brand. In this case, 2 demographic segments are found and recommended for niche marketing to H&M brand users. Home value of $500,000 and up, and Asians are best demographic segments to niche market due to their high indices and a fairly low percent down. People who own a home value of $500,000 and up is recommended for niche marketing due to a high index of 191 and a low percent down of 14.4. Because of its high index, 91% of consumers with this home value are more likely to purchase H&M brand than the general population. 14.4% of H&M users own a home value of $500,000 and up. This shows that consumers in this demographic segment seem to be more likely to purchase H&M brand. Therefore, it is best to use a niche marketing strategy for this particular group. The second demographic segment that we recommend for niche marketing is Asians. According to our data, Asians top highest for having the highest index of 269. It is also have a quite low percent down of 7.7. 169% of Asians are more likely to purchase H&M brands than the general population. This is a large percentage that will purchase H&M brands. Also, 7.7% of those who are H&M brand users are Asians. This is a highly recommended group for niche marketing because they are more likely to purchase this brand.
The top 5 media vehicles that were chosen for mass marketing all have high indices and large shares of H&M users. The 5 media vehicles that we focused on are websites, television, radio, magazines, and cable shows. The 5 media vehicles that were chosen for mass marketing in cable are Food Network, The Learning Channel, TBS, Lifetime, and MTV. We chose Food Network as our first media channel because it has an index of 137 and 37.5% H&M users. The 5 media vehicles that were chosen for mass marketing on magazines are People, Cosmopolitan, Better Homes and Gardens, Glamour, and NNN Top 10 Daily. The first media channels that we chose is People because it has an index of 171 and 34% of H&M users. The 5 media vehicles that we chose for mass marketing on radio are shows during weekdays 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., weekday 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., weekend 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., weekend 7 p.m. to midnight, and weekday 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The first media channel that we chose is radio shows during weekday 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. because it has an index of 102 and 50.3% of H&M users. The 5 media vehicles that we chose for mass marketing on television are track and field games, late night talk, outdoor racing specials, and early morning talk, informational news, and horse racing. The first media channel that we chose is track and field games because it has an index of 149 and 14% of H&M users. The 5 media vehicles that were chosen for mass marketing on the internet are classmates.com, twitter.com, Windows Live Hotmail, AccuWeather.com, and whitepages.com. The first media channel that we chose is classmates.com because it has an index of 178 and 66.5% of H&M users. The top 5 media vehicles that were chosen for niche marketing all have high indices and relatively small shares of H&M users. The 5 media vehicles that we focused on are websites, television, radio, magazines, and cable shows. The 5 media channels that we chose for niche marketing on websites are cheaptickets.com, priceline.com, fox.com, pbs.org, and myspace.com. The first media channel that we chose is cheaptickets.com because it has an index of 209 and 19.3% of H&M users. The 5 media channels that were chosen for niche marketing on television are situational comedies, primetime, reality-based, syndicated adult general, pageant specials, late night network news. The first media channel that we chose is situational comedies, primetime because it has an index of 98 and 4.8% of H&M users. The 5 media vehicles that we chose for niche marketing on radio are weekend 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., weekend 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., weekend 7 p.m. to midnight, weekday 7 p.m. to midnight, and weekday midnight to 6 a.m. The first media channel that we chose is weekend 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. because it has an index of 108 and 33.5% of H&M users. The 5 media vehicles that we chose for niche marketing in magazines are Allure, OK Weekly, Elle, Entertainment Weekly, and Everyday with Rachel Ray. The first media channel that we chose is Allure because it has an index of 416 and 13.4% of H&M users. The 5 media channels that were chosen for niche marketing on cable are the Discovery Health Channel, Lifetime Movie Network, Black Entertainment TV, Nick at Night, and Style. The first media channel that we chose is the Discovery Health Channel because it has an index of 132 and 14% of H&M users.
This concludes our MRI comparison project. Thank you.